You ever wonder that at one point, you try to talk to people and you doing the work. You're doing the what I mean, you're staying positive. You see yourself as this multimillionaire. You see yourself as this person, this businesswoman or this businessman. You see yourself successful, right? Um, you get around certain people and you you done all you can do to be the best version of yourself. And of course, your work is still not complete. Just like me. Like me, I'm a kind of person where I'm always working on myself mentally, on physically. And of course, I'm not where I'm supposed to be at the moment, right? But I'm very grateful. But it comes a point in your life where you sit there and you chop it up with people and you just feel like, hey, they're just not giving you the credit that you feel that you deserve. Now, me personally, I'm very confident in myself. But for me to be this confident and to be this person who I am now, speaking in front of you, many of you, right, who watches my videos on YouTube, right? You come across my YouTube on videos and you see like, dang, I just speak on camera so effortlessly. Like, I'm confident. Let me give you an example. Like last week, been a couple weeks. I've been bushed out. Sometimes, like I'm just, sometimes I just question myself. I'm like, man, yo, I need to shave. Sometimes I'm looking at myself. At the same time, if I have a message that I want to put out there, I have something that I have to say, then I'm just gonna come out and just say it. I'm not caring what nobody think about me. I'm not really thinking about, okay, this person may look at me this type of way, that type of way. It's because I'm real confident in myself, right? And I know that I bring value. Key word, I bring value. Many people, millions of people are not like that. You know what I mean? For those of you, you comment on my videos. It takes a lot of courage, right? It takes a lot of strength for you to give your opinion, and it takes a lot for you to just express yourself, especially like, maybe nobody knows who you are, but just having an opinion, you thinking like, hey, um, or just putting out your personal, how you feeling, it takes a lot of courage, right? But also, it brings a lot of confidence, and that tells you how valuable you are. So where I'm going with this is this. You don't need no validations from anyone. You don't need no validation from anyone. But before I get into the video, I'm going to introduce myself. This is Gene, your best friend, your new best friend. And I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. Listen, today we're going to talk about, in the video that I'm going to talk about, the title, the subject, you don't need validation to be valuable. Check this out, y'all. I remember when, man, I used to have so many friends, right? Still cool with some people, you know what I mean? Some of them I just don't really talk to at all. Matter of fact, almost all of them I really talk to. I bump into them here and there. Hey, how you doing? Hope everything's good. Sometimes we'll stop and have a conversation. But these same people, I remember I used to just hit them up. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was so insecure. Insecure of wanting to look my best. Insecure, because also at the time, and still, I'm short. Short, wanted it to be lean, you know what I mean? Wanted to look like this person that I seen in the magazine. Wanted to look so perfect. Wanted to, like, you know what I mean? Also, my teeth, right? You see this right here. I had this all my life. My teeth was always spaced out, right? It was at one point where I was so insecure, like, I felt so, I didn't feel confident. I just felt like, yo, I look weird. But now, I don't even think about that anymore, right? But sometimes, and I as a person, it took me to build my confidence to know that, okay, I bring value to people. Sometimes we talk to people, and matter of fact, most of the time, and a lot of us, we try to express ourselves to people. We try to explain ourselves to people what we're getting into, and I used to be that way. It's good that I'm doing this and I'm good that I'm doing that. And people will give you just their opinion because based on what they think and what they saw. You know what I mean? But where I'm going with this is this, right? Is that you don't need validation to know that you're valuable. You don't need it. I say this. You are a person that's how can I say it? That's very positive, right? You went through your trials and tribulations. You are getting educated, getting the education, and you just spread love and inspiration to people. You are giving your time and you know, and also you donate. You are valuable. You are valuable just because that you see these superstars, right? Let's say these actors, these actresses, these music people that do music and they're famous, right? You're not any more. You're not less than them at all. Believe me, a lot of these people, I can tell you, if you see how these people are, especially in in person, and you see them how they're there, I can honestly tell you, you will feel and notice how miserable they look and that they are. But they're not gonna tell you because with most people will look at these people like they're gods. They look at them like they're high value, which in some cases they probably are, right? But you thinking that okay, because you see them on TV, they got a lot of them don't have money. I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of them don't have money, but a lot of them do have money, and or they're able to go places where you haven't been yet. Yo, that doesn't mean that they're more valuable than you are, right? You have to understand, you living, you're still alive, you best to believe you are valuable. You don't need nobody to tell you what you are, what you should do, and how you should be. Listen, you know the story to your life because you're the one that's living in it. So where I'm going with this is this, right? Stop asking people and telling people what they think about certain things that's going on in your life, this relationship. You're going to the gym, you're working out, and they're looking at you, say, "Oh, my body." I ain't gonna lie, I caught myself doing that a week ago. You know what I mean? And 9 times out of 10, a lot of people are not going to really tell you what they really think or see in you until they see something. They see how confident you are. They see that, hey, you know, you're not worried about anyone. Because best to believe, people, from what I experienced, especially with people, they love to give their opinions based on something that and I said this already, they love to give their opinions on something and put a stamp on something based on what they think. Hear what I said? What they think it is. All right? So where I'm going with this is this. You are valuable. You're living right now, and hey, you may not be in that financially, you may not be in the position that you are right now, right? Or you may be thinking about, you know, getting to this career. Don't think that okay, you're in that career, right? That, you know what I mean, you're valuable and you're gonna have to just see what people think. Right then and there, you should believe that you are valuable because you're bringing value to something in this world. All right? Again, like I said, you don't need validation to be valuable. All right? You are valuable. All right? So again, if this video resonate with you, I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. And also, comment pin to the top. I've said this in a few videos. Description below, pin to the top. Keep up with the latest luxury styles and trends at gorgeous271.com. All right. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. And just to let you know, and just to remind you, you don't need any validation for you to be valuable. You are what you believe and how you feel, all right? Peace.